Tiffany with Inner Knowing Canine Connections, and the sweet boy is Ollie, and today we're working on some dog reactivity, so we're going to practice how he handles a dog approaching him. So we're going to have some high value treats. The first thing we're going to teach is something called look at that, where when he looks in the direction of another dog, he gets a reward, yes, and then I offer him food. So as another dog approaches, I'm going to have some high value treats, which is turkey today. And as the other dog is walking toward us, I'm going to reward him when he's looking at the other dog. It is tremendously easier for a dog to sit and stay focused when there's another dog versus me walking forward with him. So for right now, as I see a dog, if I am stopping, I may even get him a little bit more to the side. I'm going to cue a sit. I'm going to reward him. Now, if he doesn't stay seated, I don't care. What I care about is, can he stay calm? Can he look at the other dog, and can he focus back on me? And he's done this game quite a bit, so today's sort of like the ultimate proofing day. You can ask for other behaviors if you think that you're getting bored with it, where we could do a nose touch, something to keep him engaged. I may ask him to stand up and then sit back down again, so I may lure him into a sit, just stuff to sort of keep him engaged while staying focused on me as the other dog approaches. I do, when a dog is approaching, I think it's very important for me to face the dog. So my body language is me stepping slightly in front, him next to me. If I'm holding him back here and I'm saying, hey, it's your job to protect me, that puts tension on the leash and it builds excitement. So as we're practicing, he is next to me, the other dog is approaching from this angle, and then I'm stepping slightly into his space. When he notices the other dog, I'm rewarding him. When he looks back at me, I'm rewarding him for that also. So we have a lab puppy over here, and we're going to invite this puppy to come walk by. Right there, he's looking. I'm not waiting until he's barking and pulling. As soon as he's noticing, I'm saying yes, and I'm rewarding him. Yes. Good boy. Good boy. Yep, just walk right past. Yes. Good boy. Good. I'm going to use the leave it cue. Ollie, leave it. Yes. Good boy. And then the second reward is we're going to start to walk ourselves. Ollie, let's go. Good boy. Good. So that's step one. That's something you want to practice every single time you pass a dog on a walk. The next step, Ollie, good boy. The next step is if he starts to get overexcited, what do I do? If I see that he doesn't want to take treats, or he's looking at them and he's getting ready to lunge for them, or this leash is tight, those are all information that says it's too much for him. So I'm going to give him more. So here you can see I'm sort of backed up to a wood line. I can't move and give him any more space, so I'm going to switch to where I can be on this side, and then the puppy can pass on this side, so I can get more space if needed. Now I want you to watch how he's sort of scratching my collar right here. This sometimes for a dog can be an avoidance technique. So this is a stress signal for dogs. So this is one way for him to ask for more space. I may interrupt the behavior because sometimes dogs will do it when they're ignoring people. But I do want to make sure that I'm noticing it and taking that information in, that he may need more space from the hyper puppy. So we're going to switch the camera angle, and we're going to see how he does as the puppy gets closer. And if I feel like he's starting to get tense, then I'm going to give him more space. Let's go. Good boy. Okay, so our camera angle is switched. The puppy's able to walk by. This puppy is super hyper and super happy. So as he is approaching, if I notice Ollie's starting to stare for longer, the leash getting tense, his breathing changes, I'm going to say, Ollie, let's go. And we're going to head that way and give him about 5 space before I reinforce him. So let's go ahead and have Topo walk toward us. Yes, good boy. Try to come a little closer. Ollie, let's go. Good boy. Good job. So that time, Ollie noticed, the puppy got a little hyper, Ollie got a little excited, and as soon as I saw that his excitement level was starting to spike, I was not going to wait until he failed. I said, Ollie, let's go, and I walked him away. It keeps him engaged, and it keeps him wanting to focus on us. So we're going to have the puppy walk by again and see if he does better this time. Repetition is key. Yes, good boy. Ollie, good boy. Topo said, I will help the distraction. Good boy. That was perfect. Ollie was like, I don't care. I've already been kept safe. This is a good experience. So just to make sure he's got it, we're going to do one more round. Ollie, come here. Boy, we're going to walk a little closer. I'm going to ask him to sit. My body is still slightly in front of the dog. I'm going to interrupt the scratching. Ollie, leave it. Good. And Topo's going to walk by. Yes, good boy. Good job. Yes, good boy. Okay, let's go. It is always okay to give the dog more space when they seem a little over threshold. So in this angle, what we're going to do is we're going to practice Ollie moving as another dog is passing. So there's a couple things to consider. The first thing is, what side is he on? So if a dog is walking this direction and they're on their owner's left side, Ollie's going to be on that same side, which is a lot harder for a dog. So as we're passing, I may step to this side to where Ollie is on my left side, and the other person is going to walk at this angle, and that's going to help him be successful. As we're passing, when he notices the other dog, I may say, yes, I have a treat, and I'm luring, yes, what a good boy. So I'm keeping it fun for him. But the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to walk at a decent pace, encouraging him the entire time. Or he's having a hard time focusing on me, I'm going to stop walking, I'm going to step off to the side, I may give him more space, and I'm going to reinforce more frequently. So there are a lot of tools in your toolbox for what to do when he starts to get overexcited. This next dog that's going to walk by carries herself in a little bit more of a dominant manner, so it might be a little harder for him. Good boy. You're a good boy. So as she's walking by, I'm going to go ahead and position myself. Good. And then this dog is going to walk by on this side, so we still have a couple feet of space. I can see this dog is approaching. When he notices, I'm rewarding him. So I'm already making this experience clear on what he should expect. Go ahead and bring Arya by this way. And I'm going to start to walk, and as I start to walk, I've got high value rewards. I'm going to reward us for eye contact. He doesn't have to eat the treat every single time. Let's go. Yeah. Good boy, let's go. Good boy, what a good boy. Oh, now, if you pay attention, there's a moment that he closes his mouth and he looks right at her. That is the moment you're marking and saying yes, or you could say leave it if you... We're going to try again. Good, let's go. With both dogs on the same side of each other, and you're going to see if I notice there's a little bit of focus or tension, I'm going to step a little bit further off the road. So we're going to pass again. Let's go. Yes, good boy. Good. Ollie, leave it. Let's go. Yes, good boy. So right there was a really good example where he was like, I'm interested in another dog I've never met before, and there was a little bit of tension. He wasn't barking, he wasn't lunging, he wasn't being bad, he wasn't pulling, but I could feel that he was a little bit overwhelmed. So I just said, Ollie, leave it, let's go, and I gave him space. What training is about, it's about your dog feeling safe. So as we're practicing with him, we're doing everything we can to make him feel supported, and that he is safe no matter what dog he's going to encounter, and that keeps him below threshold. So hopefully that helps. Ollie, you're such a good boy. You're such a good boy. Nice job.